Hey guys, it's Perry. Today we're coaching a platinum player here, one of my students that I've had for a bit. We're gonna touch up on the things we've been working on, but also what we really need to make that jump to Emerald, Platinum 1 at some point. Really break down what's going on here. We have a live game as well. So first, I just want to hear your thoughts. What's keeping you in Platinum? I mean, I'll give my best judgment after, but from your experience, what do you think is stopping yourself?
Um, I think that maybe sometimes I'm getting into like coin flip situations a bit, and
Okay.
I don't know. It feels like some games it's hard for me to I'll completely gap the enemy jungler, but like maybe I'm not making a big enough impact elsewhere. I don't know.
Okay. You can go to queue on up. So I hear two things. It's coin flip plays, and you're seems like you have a lead, but it's not enough to win you games. Um,
Yeah,
so I think these are good scenarios where okay, if you feel like you have a lead, you're snowballing the game, and you don't know how to close things out. I think that's one of the best times where live coaching comes handy, where I can really show you how to close out the game, the decision making I need. What I'm going to be really looking for here is if you struggle with ending the game mid to late, it's it's often a mix of lack of information, so you don't know how you want to fight, you don't know where you want to fight, you don't know when you want to fight. And it's also a matter of maybe we are not willing to stay alive in these fights. Normally if you're in the mid game and you're dying, you'll often find that the game is like near impossible to win, especially if you're the one with the lead. So we'll look into those two big things as we play the game later on. I've seen your early game before. It is one of your stronger points, but like you mentioned, there are sometimes flips. There are sometimes coin flips from the early game, mid game, late game going on. I mean, I'm looking at some of your games here, and it seems relatively inconsistent. You'll either hard stomp, you get 10 CS, 8 CS, 9 CS, or you'll you'll die, same amount of times as how many times you get kills, and it's like, damn, what's going on in these games? So let's definitely, either game, either way, the game plays out depending on our lanes. We'll definitely be able to take a look at some of your problems here. So
okay.
yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at here right away on my end, I mean, I'll share my screen too while you're in select. But what I already see is just like these games where you're dying very 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 frequently. Now I emphasize this point a lot, and it's not easy to just fix. And it's not easy to just like change immediately. But it's like these amounts of deaths make it near impossible to carry games. Um,
Yeah, it seems like the deaths happen like once it hits mid game, and then like everyone starts grouping up, and then there will be like they'll have a stronger bot side, or you know what I mean, or they'll have strong laners like winning lanes.
right,
It's not always the case, but it seems like once the mid game happens, like I'm not able to leverage that lead as much.
right, and that's where I believe it comes back to lack of information and just the willingness to just not die. Like it's okay to start a fight, go in, and stay alive. So that's what we're really gonna be focusing on for this live game here. It's what we need to do, what I'm going to tell you to do, how I'm going to navigate and help you figure out the mid late game, um, in this live game.
Yep.
Way back, you were at Platinum 1. Okay, so we had a period of time where things clicked, and then we went back down. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be honest. From what I've seen before, and from what I'm realizing as I see students with hundreds of games and at a rank of platinum, gold, emerald, um, silver, whichever rank. The big thing, the big underlying theme is lack of habits. Um, Bad habits go a long way. Good habits go further. No habits will show and reflect the type of way you're playing. Now, what I mean by bad habits go a long way is if your habit is that you'll go in and you'll die one for one, or you'll go in and you just don't know how to like survive after, but you do that every single game, at some point you can assess, okay, let me change this habit because this is a bad thing that I do consistently. So let me adjust that. Let me change the way I'm doing that thing. Um, the best way I can explain climbing from lower ranks like platinum and higher ranks, this is something I always preach, is just building the best habits you can while understanding it's okay to have bad habits as long as you change them. You've had this coin flip habit problem since the first time I saw and I coached you. And it's like, okay, so we're months later down the road and you still have that problem, that habit of coin flipping plays. So we need to change that. If you don't change that, you're going to stagnate forever. That is like the sole truth that I'm seeing in lower level players with a lot of games. It's like, hey, you actually need to change something or nothing will get better.
Okay.
Walk through your thought process for me in this game. What are we thinking of?
I normally stand here so I can watch for like vision control around my raptors, and I normally try to get my mid laner toward the enemy raptors. I normally want to start my red buff so that way I can be strong for invade. In this game, I don't necessarily need to go in for invade because it's like a Sejuani with aftershock. I mean, I could probably still do it, but I think it's more consistent just to full clear bot and look to potentially play around that situation, mid or bot, probably bot more because Vex is just gonna be able to fear me away more than likely. Top lane is going to be Gnar favored because he's ranged, and neither one of them have ignite, so it's probably gonna be like this guy getting pushed out top. So there's potential to like gank. Like after my first clear.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of my thought process.
Okay, I'll let you play your early game. I won't engage too much early. I'll let you do the thing. You have questions you can ask towards the mid game or when the game starts getting to a point where I really want to take over. That's when I'll start really giving you a lot of feedback.
Okay.
What's our overall team comp's goal? Like, what is our goal in this game?
Well, we want to look for a pretty much we're gonna play off our Galio and our Silas's like skirmishing front line, and we're gonna need that for our back line to be able to walk up and do damage. And then my job is just to look for whoever's fed on the carry side to like take out probably.
Okay. Does our comp need to force anything early on?
No, not really. We have good scaling.
Okay. Good. I want to be really aware of not forcing things. We're the happy team to scale. Get the team fights. Take a look at mid lane. Like look at the Vex's HP. Good.
Mhm. I don't really have any information on the jungler.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at Aphelios's HP. Enemy bot lane. They're pathing down there. Good. They're very low, so your bot trades are going wonderfully right now. Let's take a look at top lane's HP. You mentioned top lane was gonna get pushed into us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this guy's not doing too great. It's okay. Good. Ranger ping top lane. Very good habit. Let's try not to show here. Let's just try to recall. There's nothing for us to do. So you want
Okay.
to show top lane? Let's hold tab. What is her CS?
Oh, sorry.
28. So she full cleared up.
So normally there I try to put a ward on the Krugs because I don't know, like sometimes they'll go back and like straight gank. Do you
Yeah, but
think that
look,
that's
your
worth
bot
doing?
lane has complete vision there. There's no need for a ward.
Yeah.
Let's look at what's happening top lane. Massive trade. Let's hold tab. Does Sejuani, not Sejuani, does Silas flash? No, he has it up still. Let's look at his wave. I'm curious. What's the wave looking like?
Oh shit. Pushing out.
Let's go
So
drop
you
a
think I should
ward
go
for
help?
him. Let's go drop a ward for him. Yeah, let's just drop a ward in the river and then let's leave. On the white ping, yeah. Let him know you're coming. Good.
Oh, I think we can.
Good. No. Don't touch his wave. He has TP. Good. I'm just full clearing down. Completely fine. Danger ping your Silas. Let him know you're not coming. Or on the way ping your Raptors. Like, let him know you're just not coming. Good. Good communication.
So since he's pathing top and I'm pathing bottom, I'm probably just gonna look to start the Drake up after I get down there. You think that's fine?
Yep. It's a reasonable choice. But before I do any of that, what I really need to look at is what is bot HP, what is mid HP. Cool. And then I want to look at items as well. Okay, cool. And then the last thing I want to look at is also summoner spells. Spell cost us nothing. Sejuani is in the bot side right now if you look at the map. She's walking towards that dragon. So your balling could be also getting ganked here. Can help your balling out. Sejuani has no flash. Really good. I can do it. Yep. Great. Good, so what I'm already noticing is there is like a lack of info confirmation. That's okay. What's happening is there are times where Sejuani is showing and you're not holding tab and you're not looking fast enough. Like, I need you to be really aware of what's happening on the map. In order to make good choices, you need information.
I was trying to look at the other information. I'm not used to looking at, like, I guess all that information whenever I make decisions sometimes.
Yeah, you're looking at summoner spells, you're looking at CS, you're looking at items. Just go home here. Yeah, okay. That's all the info you need. The fact that you're not looking at things like that is concerning, right? That's what I'm talking about. Information gathering is so important for you. Okay. I'm not a Rengar expert, so you do your thing. Out of base, let's look at the waves. What's going on top lane?
Okay.
Okay, this guy's getting ganked.
Oh, he's getting ganked.
Nothing we can really do here. Let's look at see what's happening. Let's just see. He's gone. Let's see how big the wave is. Do we have to catch anything? Let's look at the wave. He'll probably make it. That's okay.
Should I catch it, you think?
Maybe you can kill this guy, if anything. Yeah. Flip the wave. Oh, okay. That is flash.
Okay. So I just want to clear these and let Galio come back to lane maybe before. So in this situation, I probably don't even worry about grubs and just like full clear bot. Since all my camps are up, right?
Let's see what Sejuani's doing. Let's just take a look.
He's on him.
Yeah, it's probably too. I mean, Silas will come. He's not coming though. Never mind.
I don't have like I don't have ult either.
Hit the scryers. Let's just see. Silas is going. Your Galio is also moving.
Go this way, I think. I got body block. Got body block.
Let's just survive here. We don't need to die.
Yeah. I have enough for item. My stream drop?
That was mine. Jump, jump, yeah. Good. Good luck, okay. Let's look at the Aphelios' HP in the bot lane. You can also on the way
Really
ping
low.
let your Galio know. Yeah, the Aphelios was low, right? Then you can go pressure him. Sweeper. Look at his HP, like double check. Yeah.
Oh, he's full HP. Shit.
You can still go, you have your teammates with you. Oh. Maybe. Let's wait for our item.
I have it. Shit. Mm.
Let's go clear all of our camps down. Nice and natural sequence.
Mm.
Keep working. Just go full clear down bot. Just go full clear.
Oh, you didn't want me to do red? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hold tab. Let's look at our items. Kali
He
has
has
no
good
ulti.
items.
Let's look at bot lane. What's happening there? Okay.
Coming. Should I just try to?
You can try to kill bot lane.
Yeah.
Careful. Okay. Just live here. Just walk away. Oh, it's okay. You need to save your W until he actually uses some sort of CC. And also, it's just the way you're looking for that bard kill with your flash instead of just taking the Aphelios skill and living. It's okay to just take that kill, and then actually after you take the bard kill, you could just walk away, but you walk into
Yeah.
Sejuani to fight more. It's like over and over and over again. You're like, oh,
I
I
thought.
can't be happy with what I have. You
I
need to
thought
go
you said he
fight
didn't have
more.
ult. I'm sorry about that, but I just thought he didn't have ult.
You thought I said that, or?
I thought you did. Maybe I'm just hearing stuff. This guy is so tanky.
Man, you're all 80 damage, so you're the only 80 on the team, so you need to keep playing for yourself. Go to your wolves. Just
Yeah.
farming here. Just full clear up.
Yeah.
Can't pressure this guy if he has no spells. It's fine. This top grab, you can pink over this wall. Okay, that's fine. Heal. Careful. Galio's not here. Keep running, yeah. It's fine. Catch the midwave. Catch the midwave.
I don't know why he's playing so much for. I'm not trying to be like an
Go
ass
for his
about it,
bot
but like,
camps. Go for his bot camps. Fine, he's getting kills every single time. I don't know. Just focus on your own game, man. There you just have to go straight to his bot side. You can't take this midway. It's very dangerous to take this midway. You're going for the bot camps to go to the bot side to kill this Mel and Mel, not Mel. Phyllis and Bart.
these guys are just going for
Yeah,
it.
just do Krugs here probably. Do Krugs.
If he walks up, I should kill him though. I think.
Yeah, you can kill this guy.
Can I kill him?
Yeah, you can. You can. Go.
Yeah.
Wave. Watch the fight. What's going on? Edge is dead. Get this next top wave. No one's here. Okay. Let's go ahead and look to just full clear down towards bot side. I'm gonna play around this dragon. You can do your red buff here. It's fine.
Yeah. Since they changed the roast herald, I kind of like getting that a lot too because I find a lot of times I can drop it like and just full take a tower even if it's full HP if someone's not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just depends on the timer of taking it. Right now your camps are sequenced down, so just sequence.
Yeah. I agree.
Make romp here, yep. On the way peeing the dragon, a whole tab. Let's look at Sedge items. Items, no. It's fine. Just watch the fight, yeah. Get the Vel'Koz. Watch the fight. I don't know what's happening in the fight, my friend.
Can't
Very
really.
hard. Yeah, don't. Then go towards the Herald. Grab this top grab. Can grab the Herald. Got Nars HP. Nice. Might be a little hard to do this. We're gonna give Otacon maybe. Should be okay. We're fine. They can also come for you though.
Yeah.
Careful, you're resetting this.
No, I'm dead.
That's the thing. If they're not on the Otacon, and they just made a play and you use your timer to kill the Gnar, they can always come for you.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful there. Okay, now they're in that top side. They got the Herald. Now maybe we can play for the Otacon.
Yep.
Let's look at the Silas. Like, what's happening? They're fighting right now. Okay. Just go down to bot camps. Let's look at the Nars HP. Should be full. Mega soon. Sejuani went to the top side.
Yeah, you think I should just skip camps and go straight to it since he's top, or?
Just farm. Hold tab. Does Silas have teleport? No, he'll go top lane. You just do camps here. It's very hard. You can also defend top turret after. So just do this and then go defend top turret. Watch the Galio. Good. Keep watching. Keep watching. I think Sejuani ulted there. Turn this into kills. Ulting in, yeah.
I gotta wait kind of for this though. If I go in here, it's just bad. Gotta wait for my.
Just go clear. Top down. Just keep going. Got Raptors, red, bot crab. Oh, Raptors blue, sorry.
Oh, she missed. I think they kill. Yeah.
It's on the way ping the Otacon. Yeah. And farm all this, then go play this. From the crab too. Yours. Watch the orbs. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let them come into you guys. Try to reset the. Try to look for an angle now. Turn around. Danger ping this. Very hard. And you can flip it, but it's very hard. Try to just play for fight. Maybe. Kill these guys. When it's around 7k HP, you're minus 37 stats. What I'm doing is I'm getting off of the objective, resetting the stats, and then I am also looking to flank angle on the Aphelios, Bard, or whoever. I need to fight fast. I need to get off the Otacon. Your champion does not like fighting like that. And what will happen is you can also just try to smite and win. There's a chance. I mean, you could probably beat the Sedge. But what I want you to do is the Vex is dead. I want to fight fast. You have Galio. You go behind the Aphelios. Aphelios, you can win the fight essentially.
Right.
Personally, that's the way I would want to play that. But I also just did not want to smite fight. And you go to the top side. You can try to kill Aphelios. Let's try to kill this guy. All right. Might be possible. He might recall. Dangerous. See the bard at least. This guy. Yeah. Nice try. Profane. Maybe you can use another Q. But
Yeah.
yeah, just keep buying longswords.
So like the most viable target is the Aphelios. I feel like anyone else is not. It's kind of troll.
Yeah, you can just try to keep killing the Syphilios.
So in that fight, you said I should have peeled off first, and like before that TP made the play. It's kind of hard for me to make the play first. So what's the best way to handle that situation?
Why is it
Should I
hard
just
for you
peel
to
off?
make the play first? You have Galio ultimate, you have WW.
Well, a lot of times when I go in first, I just get like with their comp, they have so much CC and stuff like that. I just get blown up. I feel like no.
That's why you're flanking. Okay. Fine, just keep farming. You won't get blown up if you have WW. Your Galio will always combo ulti with you. As long as you communicate it. Wait for your next ulti, that's all you can really do. Help the smell out, yeah. Let's look for a pick on the side here. Could go towards the Vex. Just keep going towards Vex. Yeah, yeah. Good. Massive shotgun at least. Try to danger ping them out, but let them come to live. Oh, Galio could take the gates.
I can also viably like push side lanes too. I feel
Yeah,
like their
and
team fight's much better than ours. Maybe I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be, but it feels like it is.
let's go top lane. Just go all the way top lane. Rugs, hold tab. Which dragon is this? So,
Cool.
okay. Just hover here. Just don't show on the wave. Silas is coming. Sweeper, push. Yeah. Look at the top lane turret's HP. We're at. Oh, it's just here. Okay, survive. Just recall. Let's go home right away. Maybe we could ult that guy. It's okay. Just come out of base and maybe you can kill the Philios out of base. Look at the Sedge as well. Good. Catch wave. Hold tab. Think about dragon. On the way, ping dragon. Just push bot all the way in. Yeah, just keep pushing. Do this real quick and then go to kill the big guy. You're kind of waiting for team though. Don't die here. Careful.
Vex is my bane.
The flash is ulti. Try to stay alive.
Yeah.
Don't walk up so far. You're waiting for your teammates. Go safer path as well. Many ways to play that better. Alright, this game's coming.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'm trying to kill this guy, yeah.
Just completely counters me. Yeah,
Yep.
it's completely counters me.
Alright. I think there's a few big things. A lot that could have obviously been a lot better with this game. Um, I'm trying to think what's the best way to approach this because I've seen your gameplay from before. I've seen it now, and what the honest truth, like the honest truth to me is I haven't seen like an improvement, if that makes sense. I haven't seen like a, oh, you have this habit down. Or, oh, like we have this fundamental down to a T. Um, and so we always start somewhere, and the place where I always want to start is information gathering. Um, that will help you make better choices. But when it comes to like what you're choosing to fight and how you are fighting, it's also a really big and concerning thing. You're playing a champion like you playing an assassin champion. Assassin champions are always um a very unique playstyle because you're playing to really get kills and you're also playing to always keep yourself ahead of the curve. Otherwise you'll be useless. And you always need to keep yourself ahead of the curve. And here's the thing, some of the plays you actively choose to make have a very high chance of putting you behind the curve, resulting in a game that sort of feels maybe like a trend in your match history. Where okay, we have a play that actually probably looks fine to begin with, and then you overforce it, you oversend it, you overcommit to it, and then it's like, oh no, now this play looks kind of shit. And the reason why it's more concerning to me than not is because I do recall mentioning this a long time ago. So it's like what I'm trying to figure out here is like, okay, what what's the best thing I can do to actually help you push yourself from platinum to emerald? Do you need three working goals that you just stick to? Do you want me to like because it's a lot of everything that I'm seeing we're lacking. The fights you're choosing, the way we're fighting, the fact that we have like chat on, we're talking to our teammates, we're worried about Galio. We choose to go for mid wave when they can attack us instead of invading. A lot of these active choices you are making, I don't agree with, and it's like, okay, well, how can I help you? It's very difficult without changing like your entire perspective on League. Um, what do you think? What do you think I can do for you? And then I will do my best to either do that, and if you don't know, that's okay. I will try anyway, with what I think could help.
Um, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of gray areas that maybe I'm making the wrong decisions in. So,
Yeah, I don't
I
like to
feel
sugarcoat things, so I just like say it like, yeah, like that is true, and it's good you acknowledge and you're aware of that. Like, yes, there are gray areas, and it shows, and then it sucks because you clearly have the drive and the motivation to push yourself to Emerald and further, but it's like, okay, so what do we need? And I feel like that is something that I don't see how much you're playing, or I don't see you play every single game. I don't see what goes on, what your structure is, what everything behind it is. Like, what do you think you need? And then like, what other things like come to your mind?
um, I don't know. Like, it just seems like a lot around mid game. I just have a problem with blowing up the game. Not all the time if I'm strong enough, but like, so I'm playing the game very like I don't know. Maybe I'm not finding timing windows on the side lanes or something. Maybe I should be pushing side lanes more. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the game like that game was just a hard game for me. I don't know, like the matchups and stuff like that. Like I'm countered by Vex and all these other factors, but I don't know. I know I could be better, a lot better at information gathering. So
The mid game is definitely like, yes, we can do better. Like, what do you think you could do better in the mid game?
I don't know.
Can
I
you
feel like
figure that out? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I feel like objectively I know like looking at the map based off like just strategy, like oh we're strong enough, we can fight for this objective, we want to fight for this objective. But like coordinating everything, like a lot of times I like to get my support to come with me. We sweep through, we ward early, get vision control, have them walk into us. That's like ideal situation, but like it just seems like you can't always get what you want with that. So it's like you're not always gonna have the perfect step for the objective. Like, I mean, like I don't know, I feel like I know the objective, but when things start to like I get information, maybe I don't adapt well enough to the information. Like,
Yeah, you tell me your problem. You acknowledge you can get information better. That's all your champion runs off of. You're not playing an easy champion, and in terms of difficulty, your champion is a 10 out of 10 difficulty. I'm gonna be honest. Like, an Amumu is like a 3 out of 10 difficulty, not like completely brain dead. Nocturne's like a 3 as well. Like, no champion's like 1. Okay, if you want the 1 out of 10 difficulties, yeah, there's like a Mumu Nocturne. You're playing a 10 out of 10, my friend. So it's like, oh yeah, you tell me you can improve on information gathering, you can improve on, just figuring out how to make better choices, and then you tell me like it's hard. Sometimes you have like gray areas on what's right or wrong. You're
it's
not
just
gonna
like
win
a
with this
puzzle,
champion. Yeah, but the
right?
problem is the champion you're playing. You're solving a 100,000 piece puzzle instead of a 10,000 piece puzzle or a 1,000 piece puzzle. Play Xin Zhao, play Viego, play Amumu, and then it's like, okay, instead of having to solve the 100,000 piece puzzle, you're solving the 10,000 piece puzzle. I don't want to say that it's impossible to climb on a champion like Rengar. People do it all the time. You're clearly a Rengar OTP and you clearly love the champion. I mean, let me ask, like, would you ever want to play the game if you're off Rengar? I remember talking about this. I don't think you do.
I mean, I played the game for a long time before I played Rengar. I played a lot of other champions. It's just I really enjoyed playing them. I feel like I put enough time in him. I should be able to climb. Like I should. I'm like good enough on him, like his mechanics and stuff. But there's other requirements for him and play style, and like you said, skills I had to develop. So like information gathering and whatnot.
Right. So the thing is, it's no longer a okay. So it's no longer a my champion proficiency thing. Your champion, the way you play champion, that your champion, you know your limits. That's great. and you have that, and you clearly invested the time to be able to do that. The problem now lies within the fact that the macro decisions, the decision making that comes on this champion, you're just not aware of. You just don't know how to make the right calls on Rengar. You don't know how to fight the right fights. It's like, oh, like I know how to solve the puzzle. Like you have the capability to fight on Rengar, but it's like you don't act on it, nor do you know like the big picture. You don't even know what you're solving for. You don't know what the end goal is on this champion. And although it is teachable, right? Although it is teachable, the problem is you are fighting. I mean, climbing in League of Legends is an uphill battle in the first place, but now you're doing this uphill battle with a 100-pound weight as you're climbing, and it's like, oh boy, do you really want to do that? And if you do, that's fine. But I'm telling you, it is very difficult for me to be like, hey man, you need X, Y, and Z thing to improve at. And it's not just a Rengar thing anymore. It's not just a League thing anymore. It's like you got to go study the game like your life depends on it. You have to go. You don't have to reinvent everything, but you need to like really have these choices down. What concerns me is like, okay, so we understand Rengar here. I'm sharing my screen here so we can take a look at some of these things that some things that actually just concern me. It's like I don't know that there's so many different factors that I'm trying to play into here. So this is one fight where it's like, okay, you jump this guy, and instead of using your E here on him, and then it would either snag the Bard or the Aphelios ahead of time, or instead of just holding your spell here, I mean, you use your Q here. Instead of using my Q here, I'm always saving it for my E, or I'm ulting into this fight, or I have awareness of the fight, so I'm using my E, and then my Mel can kill the Aphelios 10 and 10 times, and then you actually win the fight. It's like, okay, sure, we understand Rengar, but it's like, oh man, I would never play this fight in this way, like, 10 and 10 times. And then it's now not only just about Rengar, it's about, well, your Vel'Koz is getting jumped and you're not even watching that. I have no idea what's happening, and you're not ulting into the fight. And it's like that sort of thing is not very coachable. It's not very like I don't know, I can't just like say that, yeah, do it next time. It's like, this is very like, okay, why don't you do it? And let's break it down. And it's like, okay, to break it down, we have to break down this play, and then we have to break down this play where you decide to go forward on the Sejuani. Even if Sejuani has no ulti, you're still playing this fight in a, like, why are you trying to kill this guy here? You have 1, 2, 3 camps up, 1.2k gold, you're 1v9ing this game, but then you play to kill this guy, and it's like, okay, this is relatively teachable because it's just macro, but it's like, okay, so we need to learn about that, and it's like, okay, we look at this play here. It's like, well, I want you to invade bot side because these guys are too low. You cannot contest this. You have no ultimates. You have to use your ultimate to survive. So just go bot lane and go dive their bot lane, but you're clearing this mid wave here. And it's like, oh boy, what's going on? Why clear this mid wave? And I'm sure you have answers to all of these things, and you're like aware of like, okay, like yeah, like I'm doing this for X, Y, and Z reason, but it's like, I don't know, it's never really good to me to do that. And then we have like, actually, our first death. There's a funny thing for our first death, which was, okay, if you're here and you want to impact, right now Sejuani is using all of her spells on your Vel'Koz and your Mel. What you can do is, if you root this guy, you don't have to go in, but you can just stay in Fog of War here and wait, and just keep playing bushes and wait, and if these guys fight, they can kite into you. Sejuani uses all of her spells, you can one-shot the Sejuani. Look at the end of this fight here, Sejuani is literally 1 HP, and you're unable to impact at all. So if you're unable to impact at all, instead of staying, just run and live. But you're like, oh, let me go help now. Just go survive. You could actually leave the fight here, and it's like, okay, well, do that better, right? So I have like, oh, do this thing better, do this thing better, do this thing better, do this thing better. And it's like, I can say these things, but will it stick with you? That's what I'm concerned about, because I've said these things in the past, and they haven't stuck. So I don't know. That's why I'm trying to like, how can I help you? Overall, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I feel like a broken record. I've said some of these things before, and it's like, oh, we haven't changed them. How can I really help you make that shift to changing them? Are you not reviewing your games? Are you just queuing up to queue up? Are you studying League? Like,
I haven't been playing. Been playing as much over the last few weeks, like the
Okay, so
last 3 weeks. I've been
what have you been
playing, but
playing?
like
Okay.
I've been playing less because once I climbed up to plat 1 again, and then like I felt like I hit a wall. I demoted back down, and I felt like I was playing good in a lot of the games I was even losing on. But I fell back down, and I just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, and I took like a little bit of a break, and then whenever I play now, it's instead of like grinding hard, I just play like a couple games, and then like if I'm not feeling, I just take a break. I've been playing like substantially less here recently.
Okay.
But I
Let's
think a lot of
yeah,
what you
go
said is
ahead.
good. Maybe I should just like I think that maybe I just have to break down like every fight, like every situation, like to start being
Right.
able to do that stuff.
I mean,
And I think
it's a shock to me that, like, no offense, but that's like that's how you get good at a league. There is no way around it. If you aren't already doing that, you will not improve. You have to look at every single play, every single death, every single time you ultimate. That's something for you to look at. How else do you make better choices on Rengar?
right.
So if you really truly want to take the step from going to platinum back to P1, back like, and pushing to emerald for the first time, you really need to like step up the way you're improving in League of Legends. Because there's a difference between playing to win and playing to improve. Playing to win, you will not make it. Playing to improve, you will naturally win and get better and feel good about yourself. Playing to win is a complete gamble because your goal is not very controllable. Playing to improve is something you dictate by how much effort you put in as you're playing. So I'm not saying throw away Rengar, but what I am saying is the way you are studying the game, the way you're playing the game, the way you're learning things, you need to step it up, or you will stay the same. Because one thing I will always say when someone has this many games, once you're past that 300, 400 game threshold, and you're in the same like in the same tier, something has to change. The way you are playing League, it is not working. And no amount of coaching, unless I'm able to help you for many hours, and even then, I won't really be able to change you. I can tell you all these things, but until you're able to do that for yourself and have the drive to do that for yourself, you won't climb. I've seen this happen too many times. So I mean, we jump back to another play, which is just going to be like another ulti scenario where it's like, okay, right here, Nar's stepping up, and you're looking for this kill. You go in for this, you eat this here, okay, and then you ulti this way instead of this way, and it's like, oh my god, this is just like a. I mean, you can even walk this way and then ulti. You can ulti down here too. It's just like a big choice to me. That's like, I'm never choosing to ult this way. And like here you are ulting that way. And then it's also information. I want to watch what this Gnar is doing in terms of spells. He's queuing the wave, and then he's just got his W passive. His W passive gives him move speed. So I want to wait till his move speed is out. Oh, you have like one thing here, information. You have another thing here, which is just pathing. It's like, oh
Yeah,
boy,
normally I
like
wouldn't path through
huh?
tribe. I just thought it was like so free, and also I don't really know like Nars. I know like I don't know his kit intimately. I guess I would say I didn't know that like he gets movement speed with his W or whatever.
Yeah, I
So I
mean, he
guess
hits
it's
three
like
things and he
knowledge.
gets movement speed. And then that's knowledge. That's like, okay, well, of course I'm gonna be the challenger guy and you're gonna be the platinum guy because I've studied these things. And it's like, okay, well, it's one thing to say like, I will, well, Perry, I don't want to study all these things. I just want to like play the
Well,
game and have
how do you
fun and
study
win.
them when you learned
Oh,
them? Did you
so
play ARAMs or did you play the
lol
champion or
wiki
you just
nar,
looked up?
and I read this shit. Okay, so basic attacks, on-hit abilities, hits. Okay, so it's stacks of hyper for enemies for 3.5 seconds, refreshing, stacking for 3 times. The third stack against the target consumes all that do bonus damage, so it's capped, and grants Nar 20%, 40%, 60%, 80% based on Nar's rank. What's that? And I try to figure out what that is based on his ultimate. Cool, so he has more ulti points his move speed that he gets will increase, and it decays over 3 seconds. I've been here many times.
So you just look it up every game you play. You just look up all the champions.
Literally, yes. If I'm unaware of the champion, you wouldn't be you'd be surprised when I was a pro player if I searched up like let's say I was trying to research something IRL. Like let's say I was curious what like banana macros were. I would literally search up banana lol wiki. Because all my brain knew was searching up lol wiki after the first thing I searched up. I'd search up toast lol wiki. I'd search up literally anything lol wiki afterwards. Because all I was doing is just reading the lol wiki. Like my search history was actually so funny to look at because every time I would search something up, let's say I'm playing a different game, I'm literally playing a different game, trying to search up an item in a different game, and I'll do that item lol wiki. It's just insane because that's what it takes. And the reason why someone like you would need to do this is because if you don't inherently know these things right away, some people just know this. I'll ask a diamond player and they will know it. But if you don't, you need to learn and you need to study because you're not diamond and you're not them. That's one thing that's one big comparison that I hate is like, okay, well, look, like something's clearly not working, so at least do everything you can to min-max your chances of succeeding. There's no reason not to. Only reason why you wouldn't is if you don't actually care about getting to Emerald. And then I can't help you. So nothing will help you. It's the same thing with VOD reviewing your games. Do you VOD review every single game? And then like it's like, yeah, I do. I don't do much. Maybe I do it every now and then. But okay, what kind of VOD review are you even doing? When I VOD reviewed my games, and I will be showing this soon because now I'm on a pro team, so I will show you guys how I actually improve and learn. I'll have some videos on that soon. But when I'm actually reviewing, and when you should actually be doing is every single ultimate, you're reviewing your ultimate usage. Every single death, you're reviewing your death usage. What happened, well, how you died. Every single fight, you're reviewing how you played the fight. Let's take a look at the Otacon, for example. I'm always reviewing these things. I'm always thinking look at like how could I have adjusted the way I'm playing X, Y, and Z thing to make it better. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you were right. Maybe you should just commit to this. But like here, what I'm doing, I'm getting my stacks the moment I know they're coming, and I'm leaving. Because people are like, finish the Otacon here. I'm like, bro, you're all going to die if you do the Otacon here. You have to concede this Otacon. You have no camps up. There is no need to do this Otacon. We're only doing this if they're let's say someone just trolls and she's topside or something. We're only doing this last resort. But maybe we can pull them to fight us because Vex is here. Okay? And then what I'm doing is when they come, I see them, cool. I'm getting my stacks. I'm leaving. And I'm going to wait for Galio ulti. I'm going to go in fog. I'm going to look for a flank angle on the Aphelios. And Sejuani here is going to go look to kill the Otacon. While Sejuani goes to look to kill the Otacon, I will fucking flank the Aphelios. And we have 10 seconds before Vex even comes. 4 seconds on our TP2.
So you think right here I should just literally walk down, kill that bot wave, have my stacks, and ult in behind when Sejuani goes for the...
Yeah, I don't even know if you have enough time to kill the bot wave considering this is 7.5k HP. I would just get my stack here right away and then I would just go down and look to hold an angle.
So if you go to hold that angle though, and so they see you on vision, right? Like they could
hold
back.
You're ulting. What vision are they getting of you?
Well, I guess that's true. If I if you if you go towards the wave too far, I guess they get vision of you. So.
Well, just right. That's why right now you're going and you're ulting, and then you're going around like this, and they don't see you, and they're shitting themselves. They're shitting bricks. And the Aphelios like doesn't want to walk. This guy doesn't want to walk. And then Sejuani, let's say Sejuani goes in. Now you guys, your teammates get Sejuani is 1v3. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, a lot of times in this situation, what I feel like they do is they just like all like huddle each other in the tri-brush, and then like you just stand there and they wait out your ult. So
okay,
it's
so
like,
they all sit here. Your Vel'Koz gets a beautiful angle. Your teammates get beautiful time to do whatever they want. You can look for another loop around. Your Galio can always ult you in if you want to go, or while they finish this camp, you can actually go finish the Otacon. The overall point, though, either way, is then just leave the fight. If it's not a winning fight, you can never win this, then just leave. But you're minus 30 stats, 30 stats, and you're staying here. You need to walk out of the Otacon to refresh this. That's why I'm telling you to walk out here. You barely got it refreshed. You need to walk out a little bit more, and now you guys are just cooked. Now you have literally 0 armor. So this guy like just looks at you and you die. If you were to go in earlier. Yeah, but I mean, it's also these things where it's like, oh my god, like the fight's over, the fight's lost. They got the Otacon, your Vel'Koz is dead, your Mel's dead, and you go in, and I'm like, oh my god, just walk away and live. It was the same concept back here too, where I just need you just to fucking live. Who cares? Like here, okay, we could have killed this guy. We don't get this kill because um you can EWE here. This guy's dead. Right? Like correct me if I'm wrong, you're the Rengar player, but I'm pretty sure you EWE kills this guy.
Yep, you're right.
It's daunted. So I'm like, how are we not getting this kill here? But okay, not only not getting this kill, we literally see a teleport coming in, and I mean you can still WE here. That has not changed. But instead of just leaving and going to our bot camps, getting out of here, or even invading his top camps because they're up, he's just doing the grubs for whatever reason. We go forward and we're just like literally running into 1v3 here without our empowered even prepped, which is like fine because they don't have enough damage just yet. But it's like you actually probably get one shot here if the Gnar hits you into the wall, but Vex feared you out of the Gnar ult. You're literally killing yourself here. Gnar's ulting you into the wall. Gnar's stunning you. Vex is one-shotting you. You're dead. But she feared you as Gnar ulted, so you survived. It's like what are we even doing here? What's like they won the objective. I'm looking for a quick pick, which you could have gotten, plus 300 gold. That's all I'm looking for, because Galley's gonna kill this guy. And then I'm walking into camps, and I'm gonna get another camp, maybe 2, and then I'm leaving. Back to base. Actually, this will probably just give you your item. You can even just recall and go back to camps. So I'll see shit like this, where you're just like walking in headfirst, 3 people about to kill yourself, and I'm like, what the fuck? Vex has all of her spells. Gnar's literally mega, and you're running into them. This is why watching every single fight is important, not just the fights you die. Every single fight like this is like, wow, like how are we missing the EWE, and then how is this guy like even now you can still WE, even now you can still WE. Do you have any thoughts?
No, I agree with you. I just need to. I think that I need to VOD review better. Like you said, like
Do you
all
VOD review?
deaths.
Like in a question, like do you VOD review? Sign
Yeah,
me.
I do. Not every game though. I don't VOD review every game, and in fact, I haven't VOD reviewed here recently just because I've been like off a kick. You know what I mean? Like I quit playing for a little bit
Yeah,
and then came
yeah.
back. But
600 games, 650 games is a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. Telling you, if you half the amount of games and you spent that time learning what the fuck Gnar W does and what all these other champions and things and specifics do, and learning about like yourself as you review your own game, you would be unstoppable. The reason why you have to review and some of the players don't is because they put 600 games in their diamond or masters or GM or challenger, and that's just not you. And I don't know if that's what you believe, like, oh, like I can be like them. If you don't believe that, great, but if you do, you just need to stop because that's just not you.
no, I don't. I don't
Okay.
believe I'm a prodigy
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah. You need to lock back into the actual improvement process of things. Same way you'd get better at any other skills, any other hobbies that you have. I know it's a game and it can feel like that, but it's like if you want to actually climb, and that's like really something that some goal you want to attain, you have to overcome any mental barriers you have, lock the fuck in, review everything, and study the game. Because all of these fights that I'm looking at, it's like those are things that you can get a little mini assessment of yourself. You don't need me saying this all like you don't only need me. You should be saying it too. You should be able to catch it yourself.
Right. So when you say I should study the game, I mean, you're talking about champions, but and whatnot. But what specifically else do you think I should be studying?
So who's a high level regular player that you watch?
I watch several. I watch Scrub Noob, and I watch the one that you recommended with the start of the T,
The
like
Natty Nat?
Tomo, I think.
Oh, Tomio,
Natty Nat,
Tomio, Tomio.
Tomio, Natty Nat,
Okay,
and some like all other ones.
when you look at their gameplay, what are you looking at? What are you looking for?
I don't know. I think that like when I watch them, I'm watching like the big picture, trying to catch like the big thing that they're doing instead of the details. So I'm like looking at their pathing. I'm looking at like the early game, their mid game, and what kind of stuff that they're trying to do. But um, I don't think that I think while I watch them, it's really easy to like I can implement some of the big ideas, but I'm not like getting into like the details, like how you're talking about, like
Well,
of even
there you
their
go.
gameplay.
That's what I'm studying. Here's the catch with studying high elo players' big picture macro decisions, is they're playing in challenger games most of the time, and what applies to their games won't apply to yours.
Yeah, yeah. I like to
But
watch them when they smurf.
when they smurf,
Honestly,
yeah, if you can find them smurfing, you'll get a lot more info. But what's important is, yeah, you need to dig into the details. That's all I did when as a Kane main. I did the same thing where it's like I'm OTPing a champion, and I'm learning from very high elo players, like high elo players play. Karisma was my guy at the time. I looked
I
at
watch them.
every like all of his details, like all the specifics. Every time he fought, every time he did anything in mechanical, anytime he used his ultimate, every time he did these like very specific things. How he every gank he made, every death he had. It's all of those things that matter, that count. Get into the details and the specifics of these things, because right now, right now the way I look at it is you can climb up a bit, but you will keep hitting walls and it will never stop, because of the way you approach League of Legends, not because of skill. It's simply the way you look at the game. That's the big problem.
Are you talking about like just talking about like so you're not talking about like information gathering and stuff like that, the way I view the game, like
Yeah,
my
the
knowledge of the
fact
game?
that it's your perspective on what's necessary to win games. The fact that details have been left alone for so long in your gameplay as you're trying to improve and get better at League is is a big problem. You need to realign, refocus on those details of the game. That's all League really is, because there's so many variables. Although getting big pictures are very nice, at the end of the day, the details tell you more about the big picture than anything. Every different scenario is a repeatable scenario going forward in the future that you probably will see, but you need to look at every single scenario. You can't just look at the one big thing at the end of the game that happens, or the two like big pictures of the game. It's like every specific thing that happens. Every death, every ulti, every flash usage, every smite usage, every single time you have an empowered spell, all of those very specific things, that's what I'm looking for. You can go as far as to say every time you use your W, even. You can go as far as saying like every time you gank a lane. There's all of those very specific things you need to look, and you need to build your own habits and patterns around that. Um, but I think you'll have no problem doing that. You just need to start doing it. Every time you play against a champion you're unaware of, don't know what spells, lolwick either champion or play it. Either one, it's fine. Champions are so cheap now. As long as you play the game, you should have every champion. Go play one normal game of it. That's worth more of your time than not. Maybe a normal game takes too long, but maybe go practice duel 3 minutes. Just get to understand the champion spells. Read the spells.
Okay.
But as for gameplay
what-
specific things, you do want information. Um, I think that's like the biggest problem. I mean, it's information, it's the way you fight, and the fights you choose to fight. Those are the three big things.
So I think that one of the big things, like you're saying, the information gathering, like a lot of times, anytime I should be entering a river, I should be looking because there's gonna be a potential fight. I should be looking at like you said before, like sums, items, and like HP values, like resources, right?
Oh yeah.
What other information should I be trying to gather? Just like jungle tracking, of course, but prio, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like this type of question is something that like instead of me answering all the time, I have a list of like 10 things that I look for. But instead of that, it's like the list of 10 things a iron player can identify. Why can't you? So give me the list. You actually can give me the list. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's turn it around this way. So we have HPs, we have sums, we have items. You just mentioned prio. What else?
Um, Timers for camps. Um, I don't know. That's mainly it for me. Like I don't. Maybe I'm missing some of the stuff. Then if there's 10, holy crap.
Before you look for a fight, what are we trying to track from our teammates? We have items, sums, HPs. What else?
Like their back timer, I guess. If they're moving, if they're like, I mean, like if they're pushed out and they're able to
Yeah.
move.
So the position of the map. What else?
Um, I don't know, tracking like cross map potential.
It's a very specific thing. Like every champion has it always. HP, sums, items. They always have this other thing
Mana.
as well. Mana. That's great. What else?
Um, Level.
Levels. Yeah, level difference. What else?
Mm,
It's gonna hit you and you can hit you in the face. And you're like, oh, duh. But
Cooldowns.
yeah, it's important. What'd you say?
Cooldowns.
Cooldowns? Just be specific here. What cooldown?
Ults.
Ah, ultimates. Not fighting if my teammates have no ultimate. Cooldowns itself are relevant too. Let's say the Mel has no W for 20-second cooldown. I also don't want to fight. Right? And now we have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things. Priority, we can turn this into wave states. And there's more. Like there can be more. You don't need more, but like now, like look, man, you couldn't even tell me ultimates. Of course, you're not even gathering any information then. But the information is like you just need to think a little, and you figure it out right away. And you added very important things, which was level difference, very important. You added mana, which is very important. You added position on the map, very important things. Okay. There's when is the next objective?
What's the best way? Like I know that like to start the process of improving your information gathering, would you just like anytime you're entering a river, you're looking for those things while you're in your like last camp is you're getting ready to move in, like you start gathering all the information. I know like pretty much when the information like presents itself, so like you're crossing over, you're on a camp, you can be accessing all this stuff constantly. That's how like challengers do it. They're like constantly assessing this like every camp, every like click. But like for the basic part to improve this, like what do you think would be like the first step for me to improve? Being aware of it, but like what else?
Okay. So first, choose 1 to 2 things that are relevant to you on this list. Okay. Pick 2. Which two are relevant to you?
Um, I
There's
guess
no
for more
wrong answer.
advanced, like for information gathering, would probably be like ults and cooldowns.
Alt and cooldowns. Cool. There's no wrong answer here, by the way. all things are equally relevant. Okay, so we want to track ultimates and cooldowns. This is a habit you need to build around every single thing you're trying, every piece of information you're trying to gather. If I'm tracking ultimates and cooldowns, that means before every single fight, so habits to build. Before every single fight, I will. This is habit to build for ultimate. For every single fight, I will watch the tab screen icon or the interface above my map to see if their ultimate is up. To see if the person relevant in the fight has ultimate up. Every single time you enter a fight, you must look at this condition. And every time you don't, you must review it. Every time you do, you must review it. It's points that are positive and points that are negative. That's why reviewing is so important, because how else do you know you're building this habit? Okay. Habits you build for tracking cooldowns. When any fight is happening that I am adjacent / close to, I will watch the fight and track what cooldowns are being used. Additional habit for cooldowns. Whenever I see a spell I don't know the CD to, I will lol wiki the cooldown and study. I know the CD2 / I don't know at all. Okay, so now we have a habit that comes in the start of the game. The moment I load in, okay, I don't know what the fuck Gnar W does. Let's go research. Does it even have a cooldown? It has no cooldown. Cool. What about Gnar Ultimate? What's the cooldown on that? Okay, cool. Now I know that. What's Mel's W cooldown? Now I know that. It's all cooldowns. What's Galio W taunt cooldown? E cooldown. You don't need the specific number, but you need to know this. Is it short, medium, or long? Done. Long cooldown being like Mel W. Mel W is long. Tristana W is long. Ezreal E is long. Medium being Silas E, 10 seconds. REQ, 10 seconds. Short being Rengar Q, Kane Q. Okay, and then it's like, okay, so once I have these habits built and ingrained, then I work on the next things, the next things, the next things. And these habits are literally things I come up with on the spot. I'm not like a saint here coming up with the most optimal thing. I'm just thinking what habit I would want, what habit would work best for me. Whatever works. But the goal is to simply track this one thing, which is, do I know what their do I know if they have ultimate before every single fight? That's all that matters. So I do that every single time. The hard part is figuring this out, but that's also not that hard if you really think about what I just did.
The short,
I'm
medium,
sure
long.
you can. What was that? Sorry.
The short, medium, and long cooldown.
No, the hard part is I'm saying creating something like this. A habit.
Oh, right.
I mean, do you think you could create something like this for how to find HP mana, how to find sums, how to find items?
I mean, yeah. That's all in the tab.
Yeah.
But
So then
like,
create a habit around that. So it's examples. Every time I hit a camp or every time I finish a camp, just hold tab. Every time I walk in a base, just hold tab. Every time someone dies, hold tab. Every time X thing happens, hold tab. Cool. Create any habit around that. You can create any habit in the game that will drastically change your performance of League of Legends. But you need to learn how to use the skill to create habits. You need to learn what you're looking for. The fact that it took you so long to tell me levels, cooldowns, ultimates, and find these things, that means you're not ever looking for those things. So of course you're gonna have bad fights. Of course you're gonna have bad choices in the fights, right? Of course you're gonna have those things that are struggling. Alright, do you have any other questions for me?
no,
Like,
I
all
think
over time.
you gave me a lot of stuff. No, I just wanted to say thanks for taking the time to help me out.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Overall things to think about. Information gathering. Fights that we are choosing to fight. We feel how us make better choices. Stop like a psycho in fights. Just play to live. I want to see you go 10 games in a row, dying less than 3 times.
Okay.
If you can't do this, and this is all the chatters and all the people watching this video, if you can't do this, there is a serious problem with your discipline and control over the game. And control over yourself. I don't care, do it on a Smurf, do it on whatever, I don't care if you lose or win the game, set this goal for yourself and do it. Nothing is stopping you but yourself. In fact, if you want the fucking hardcore game mode, it's go 10 games dying 0 fucking times or 1 time. Alright. Cryptic, I'm sending you all this. That's gonna be it.
Okay.
That's gonna be everything. If you have questions in the future, feel free to DM me. I really want you to see you lock the fuck in. It's time for you to lock in, get yourself to Emerald. You can. You have the regular proficiency now. You're good in your champion. You need to tie things back together to these habits that you need to build. And these habits go for everything. This process goes for everything. Habit to build for, better ultimate usage, or never dying, or making sure we have high CS, or making sure we know when's the next objective up. All of those things matter, but take it slow. Learn this thing first, ultimates and cooldowns, and then work on the next thing, work on the next thing, work on the next thing. But it's time to have some habits that you've built.
All right. Thanks for the help.
Of course. All right. I'll see you around, Cryptic. Take care.
See you around.
Alrighty, guys. That's gonna be it for that coaching. I have I mean, honestly, the way I look at this, guys, is this student, the reason why I wanted to really give him extra time and dig in more is because I truly believe if someone has more than 300 or maybe let's say 200 games and they're stagnating in their rank, well, they clearly want to climb, but something isn't clicking. And what I always do in my coaching is I try to coach people on how to learn for themselves as a skill to use in the future when they maybe don't play the game as much, or they play a new game, or they play anything. This skill is applicable to literally everything. How do you want to get good at something? You need to learn how to build habits. You need to learn how to learn. And what I could do for Cryptic is I could have just given him this entire list myself. And I could have given him these habits, which I did. I could have given him all the habits he needs to build. And I gave him a good bit. I gave him the blueprint of what he needed overall. But what I really, 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 really preach is learning how to learn for yourself. So when Cryptic gets to Emerald, which I believe he can, if he wants to push a diamond, he doesn't need to come back to me. I think that's the best type of coaching, is where you don't have to fucking come back to me. Imagine I just spoon-fed him everything. When he gets to Emerald, he's gonna come back and he wants to, learn how to get to diamond and so on, which is fine. I can do that. Also, why I did this, I think he will want to come back once he has these habits down. But hopefully that makes sense. Like if you're like past a certain amount of games, 200, 250 games, and you're stuck, it's because you don't have your habits built. It's because you don't have a consistent way you're playing the game, and it can be really basic stuff. This stuff is very basic. Gathering information, ultimates, cooldowns, etc. Very basic stuff. But it's so damn important, and the fact that he's not doing it is very concerning, and he has to do it. There's no way around it. You have to do it. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that platinum coaching. Hopefully you get to understand my perspective on how I coach, how I like to teach. If you're interested in being part of my community, premium community, to get coached by me, take a look at the description box below. It's the Jungle Kingdom. We have daily group coachings there. We have an improved VOD library where you can, find champions, find ranks, and just find the resources you want in there. And we have an improvement tracker for you. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.